Over 1 year in this country. Sometimes we only see the things we don't have. And Chile, it reminded me that everything we need is already inside us. Today I'm celebrating Chile's Heritage Day, a day when people can explore Chilean culture, traditions and history, and connect more deeply with the country and its people. Before this event, I thought I already knew a lot about Chile, but I think I was wrong. Heritage Day. I really wanted to take part this year because I missed it last year. For this occasion, cities across Chile open museums, cultural sites and other important places related to their history and traditions, completely free of charge. You can also get a special heritage passport for your city. It shows some of the most important places you can visit. And every time you visit one, you get a stamp. In my case, I got mine from the city of Serena. I really like the idea because not only do you get the chance to discover new places, but it also adds a fun challenge along the way. Day 1. Our first stop was La Serena's Municipal Cemetery. It's one of the city's most important historical sites and the final resting place of many influential figures from Chile's history, including former President Gabriel González Videla. The first thing that caught my attention was the architecture. At times, I genuinely thought that I was looking at a small church, but it turned out to be a family mausoleum. It's something I've never seen before in Poland or in the UK. This isn't my first time visiting a cemetery in Chile, and every time I notice the same thing, no matter if there is a special event or an ordinary day. People come here to visit their loved ones, clean the graves and spend some time with them. It's one of the first things I noticed after moving to Chile, the strong connection many Chileans have with their families and their heritage. Our next stop was the house of Gabriela Mistral, Chile's first Nobel Prize winner in literature. I don't know why, but Gabriela Mistral keeps showing up in my life. First, I visited her birthplace, and now her house was included in the heritage passport.
Patrimonial.
No.
Pasaporte. Like this. Muchos pasaportes. Is this Gabriela Mistral?
Yes.
Yes.
And her sister.
Her sister. Okay. Hola.
Sí, vienes acá.
También.
Muchas gracias.
¿De qué parte son?
Gracias.
De La Serena y
Sí.
mi marido es de Polonia.
Oh, un gusto.
Mucho gusto.
¿Español?
Un poquito.
Sí.
Un poquito.
Sí, no es bien español porque hay una compañera que
¿Ya?
hace el recorrido. Ahí en los cuadritos, en fotografía, hay en inglés.
¿En inglés? Ah,
En inglés.
genial.
Ah, ok.
Así que, adelante.
Gracias.
Muchas
Gracias.
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 And that's what you can expect in Chile. Even if your Spanish isn't great, people will usually do their best to help you.
¿Puedo tomar?
Sí, filmar,
¿Sí?
tomar
¿Sí?
Ahí está en inglés.
Oh, qué
Eso
bien.
sí, que aprovechen.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. leave some message here. En polaco.
You can leave some message
En polaco?
in Polaco. Yes.
Okay. All in
What?
Polish. Łukasz. And
In English.
now Ponglish. Okay. Amazing.
Patio de la casa, donde está la parra. Acá se puede ver un poquitito de lo que queda, pero todo esto era huertos, árboles, frutales.
And all these places.
She visited. Look. Mucho en Francia, ¿sí? Look.
Suecia.
Nothing in Polonia.
And German.
¿Por qué no?
A lot of in Brazil too.
A Brasil.
I really enjoyed this visit. I loved the organization, the atmosphere, and the energy of the people. And it was nice to learn a little more about Gabriela Mistral. Next, we headed into the city center, where most of the historical sites are located. Since it was the weekend, the streets were full of market stalls. It's something you see quite often in Chile, with people selling all kinds of things. Our first stop was supposed to be the Archaeological Museum, but unfortunately it was already closed. We spent a little bit too much time at Gabriela Mistral's house, and the information on the museum's official Instagram page wasn't very clear.
They're closing now.
They close at 12.
Oh, they close at 12. Okay. So the next one. What is the next one? Oh, they ended.
How they enter?
I know.
We can see if we can enter from the other side.
From the side.
No. The museum
Uh-huh.
is until 12.
Okay. People want to enter, but the man is.
They
Ah.
want the stamp. I want to put the stamp.
Get the stamp?
Yes.
Okay.
Come here with your pass.
We didn't see the place, but we have the stamp. We have the stamp. We can come another day.
Yes.
So.
Hola, te puedo pedir lo mismo.
Disculpa, ¿sabes si los de los liceos están abiertos?
Sí, hasta las 2 salía, así que ahora nos vamos para allá.
Ah, ya.
Agradecemos sinceramente la
Gracias.
presencia, sus visitas
Igual.
y esperamos próximamente encontrarnos con usted.
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde ahora? Looks like it's closed. No people there.
Another Gabriela Mistral related place, a high school named after her. I can definitely say that she's very important here.
Have a look. Vamos, vamos, vamos.
But only Saturday.
Sunday nothing?
No.
Oh no.
Another failure.
Ya no está abierto, era solamente el sábado. Hasta las 2:30. Igual.
Apparently we weren't the only ones confused by the opening times.
¿Y el de hombre?
No sale acá.
Okay. We were not able to go to the Liceo de Niños. Liceo de Niños what?
Liceo de Niñas.
Liceo de Niños.
Gabriela Mistral.
They are not open on Sundays.
Our next stop was La Serena's City Hall, one of the city's most iconic buildings. The only problem was we only had 20 minutes to get there, so we had to hurry.
Ah! 20 minutes. Vamos.
Of course, we had already missed 2 places, so we didn't want to miss this one as well. A quick walk will do us good.
I think, love, we should have got up a bit earlier today. Not at 10. What?
Now we are walking through the city center so you can see what it looks like here. I generally feel safe using my camera here in La Serena, walking around like this. But like in any city, there are a few areas where people tend to be more careful.
El día funciona por separado.
Gracias.
Time for the city hall. We made it just in time. That quick walk definitely woke me up. No coffee needed.
Hola.
¿El recorrido?
Ya.
¿Sí?
Sí.
Vamos a tener que ir un poquito más de gente para que podamos comenzar ya con el recorrido por el edificio.
Ya, genial. La tour.
Ah, tour. Ah, okay. Oh, gracias. Gracias.
So we can see how it's inside the
Inside.
municipality.
Ah, okay. I thought the man. I thought he said that. Oh, you can't record here. I was like, oh, I moved the camera. Record. How do you say?
Grabar.
¿Cómo se dice?
Grabar.
No. The tour. How do you say this in Español?
Tour.
Just tour. Ah, okay.
He asked, ¿quieres ver el recorrido cómo es adentro? Recorrido. To walk
Recorrido.
inside.
Yeah. And I panicked.
We somehow ended up joining a guided tour. I tried to understand as much as I could, but I still struggle sometimes, especially when people speak fast or when Chileans are talking to each other. I didn't understand much, so later I had to ask for a translation. But it was still nice to see the city hall, learn a little more about its history, see the former mayors of La Serena, and stand in a place where many important decisions about the city have been made. And once again, the atmosphere didn't disappoint. Everything was well organized.
Zero tax for empanadas. Okay. Where are we going now? What is our next step? Yeah, the patrimonio. We have active, right? Antics. Uh-huh.
¿Yoda?
What? Antics?
¿Yoda?
Yoda?
This for the Star Wars.
Ah, yes. Yoda. I didn't see the Yoda there. Ok. Vamos a la recoba. Selfie. Selfie.
This is the other search pad. Oh, search pad. Sí.
Next, we decided to visit La Recova. It's a traditional market where you can find local food, souvenirs and handmade products. We didn't stay long because we were very hungry.
Like this.
Yes. For the babies?
Sweater. Yes.
Perrito, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué? Oh! I found the spot. Oh, we have a friend now. Now we are going to eat and see the faro.
Yes.
That's it? That's it. Look at the pelican there.
Time to eat before visiting another place. This is the second time I've been here. They serve big portions at a good price.
Where do you want to eat?
Maybe the same one? The same one we had last time? What do you think? Yes, I think that one we had.
You want to sit there?
This is from them?
Yes.
Vamos.
I am not sure if we can sit there, but we can ask. ¿Nos podemos sentar acá?
Gracias.
You have sándwich de pescado. The most popular is with purel.
Purel. Okay,
Purel.
I'm going to take this one. And you? Same?
Reineta con agregado.
Okay.
¿Un sándwich de jurel?
¿Con cebolla?
Sí.
¿Con chilena?
Con chilena.
Gracias.
Un sándwich de judía con chilena y una reinita con todo, sin arroz. ¿Qué es la mesa? Sándwich.
Para ellos. Gracias.
Mayonesa, si quieren.
Gracias.
Gracias. How do you feel with this?
It's amazing. 4,500 Chilean pesos for this sandwich. I think it's okay for this size. It's like half kilo. Let's have
How is this?
Let's have a bite. Very fresh. Delicious. Okay, we are after the food. What do you think?
Yes, very delicious. Now we need to continue
With our trip.
Places like this usually serve generous portions at a good price, and I would say most of the food stalls here offer similar quality and prices. But in my case, I can't eat at places like this very often because my stomach is quite sensitive to oily food, and I get acid reflux pretty quickly. We were now at the lighthouse, a place I know pretty well. I've been here many times, and you have probably seen it before if you've watched some of my previous videos. It was just a quick stop before heading to our final destination of the day, the La Serena fire station.
Oh shit. Next up, Los Bomberos. Los Bomberos. Here is the entrance.
Firefighters in Chile. I've always been amazed by how the system works here. Most firefighters don't receive a salary. They are volunteers, and some of them have been doing this for many years. I was genuinely shocked, but at the same time I had so much respect for them, especially coming from a country where firefighters are paid. This is really inspiring. Many people wouldn't help others if they weren't getting paid, but they run to help people without any hesitation. We got lucky again. Just as we arrived, a guide tour was starting. The guide showed us around the fire station and shared some really interesting facts. There were quite a few people there, and luckily for me, his accent was a little easier to understand, so I could follow a lot more of what he was saying.
Cuando un bombero cumple 20 años de servicio, pasa a ser bombero honorario. Cuando cumple 50, es un bombero insigne. Y las 3 estrellas de las compañías que se agregaron. Viene de las embarcaciones. Cuando los pescadores toman... Los bomberos de aeropuerto, los 6, también reciben sueldo. Ellos son del gobierno. Ellos reciben sueldo. Pero la gran mayoría, que son los bomberos voluntarios de todas las ciudades, no, nosotros no recibimos sueldo.
Sí, le llama mucho la atención
Sí.
que sean voluntarios.
Sí.
This was the end of our exploration of Chilean heritage. Before we left, one of the firefighters invited me to get into the fire truck, try on a firefighter's helmet, and feel how heavy some of the equipment they use really is.
The other side, my love.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Yes, yes. 6, yes.
6, yes. Oh, este plus
La ropa.
de ropa, ¿sí? En total, ¿cuánto?
22, 25.
25.
Pesa como 10 kilos.
It was a great experience. I could really feel the atmosphere, the sense of community and the dedication of the people. I feel like I learned a lot and connected even more with Chilean culture.